Alright guys, it's Cole with Florida Fallout here, and I'm just going to do a video on my bug out weapons. So, this is a 22 rifle, but it is tube fed, means that you load your ammo through a tube under here. It comes out like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here. And then you just drop your ammo in this little hole right here, and you push this tube back in, and it typically holds 10 rounds. Now the cool thing about this 22 is it takes 22 short, long, and long rifles, and that can be really helpful because that just doesn't that makes it to where you can get more than one type of ammo for this 22. So this is some of my ammo that I have, but I'm just gonna show you. I mean, these are both long rifle, but the Winchester, I find, this is the Winchester, is a lower quality ammo. And the CCI is probably the best ammo you can buy for 22. But yes, this gun is very good. 22s are really just a reliable gun to have for prepping. You have your safety, obviously. And it's wooden stock. I mean, I like wooden stocks. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do to them. I mean, you can drill holes into the side of the stock to store dry timber, spare rounds, and whatnot. Typically these guns hold 10 to 11 rounds, but that's usually for any 22. That is my first gun. I'm just going to bring in my second gun. Oh, by the way, Nuclear Potatoes is with us on Skype. I don't know if he wants to say anything about my first gun.
The 22, or the Ruger 1022?
No, I got rid of my Ruger. I have a Winchester. By the way, all these guns have no ammo in them at all, and the safety is on at all times. Just to clarify that. This is a Remington 550-1, and it's very good. I forget what... Okay. Yeah, but this is a Remington 550-1. It's a lot different than a Ruger 1022, but as far as I'm concerned, they're probably equal with capability. Now, my next gun here is a Savage. I don't know the exact model, but it has a synthetic stock, and it also takes a clip right here. But see, the reason I have two 22s is, well, one's for me and one's for my friend in case we do bug out, but another reason is you should always have a scoped weapon of some sort. It's always good, so that way your accuracy is increased by a lot. But again, it's always good to have iron sights for close quarters and stuff. Yes, this is the Savage. I'd say it's a bit lower quality compared to the Remington, but overall it works the same. Sometimes I have rounds that jam in it, but like I said, I usually use Winchester for my Savage. But I'll have to do a test to compare, see how the CCI works with it. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty good gun. I'd probably rate it a 8.5 out of 10. The scope with it is pretty accurate. I can hit stuff pretty far out with it. I don't think I'll put any more attachments on it. If anything, I'll probably put a flashlight mount or something on the side. But really, there's not much tactical stuff you could do to a 22. I mean, really, any other stuff that you put on it would just be for looks, like people that run around with a bipod on their 22. That's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. But these are my two only 22s I have. I also have a boatload of ammo for them. And those for you who are like, Well, how does he have ammo with the ammo shortage that's been going on? Well, if you go to Gander Mountain every Monday at 7 o'clock, they restock their 22 ammo. And once again, for those of you who are like, well, I've been there and the ammo's still gone, you're just not going early enough, because my brother goes there every Monday and he comes back with about 1,000 rounds every Monday. So yeah, you should definitely look into that. My third gun that I have is a bit long one. I don't know how I can fit it in here. This is a German Mauser. It is a 1937 era. It's pre-World War II. It's a very smooth bolt. You have your safety, and if you want to take your bolt out, there's this little lever here you pull out. It slides right out. Now this is an 8mm Mauser. Some are 7mm. Some are 7mm, but the 8mm was the highest caliber of the time, really. Not highest caliber, but it was the bigger caliber gun compared to America's Spring. Alright, with these sights and the ammo for the 8mm Mauser, it is accurate up to 1,000 yards, all depending on who is shooting the gun. The really cool part about this stock is it is completely wood except for the metal back, but a neat little thing is instead of having a plastic cap, you could easily screw this off, drill holes in the back of the stock, slide extra ammo, spare tinder, couple matches, shoot even like a small little wire saw into the back. You can make it your little survival gun. But the reason I have this larger caliber of a gun is mainly because you want a gun that can get you some distance out. It holds typically, I think, 5 rounds, but you want something that you can drop something from a far distance. 22s are great, but they don't really have the power to take something down. You can get small game and medium game, but this I've even been told that they used to hunt elephants with. So this gives you a wide range of opportunities for hunting and self-defense. A Mauser bullet is a bit bigger than a 30-06, and it's and usually when you buy a Mauser, it comes with this little rod. Now you want to screw it from the stock. This could take a little bit. There we go. And then it has this right here, like a cleaning rod. Basically, it's for a quick clean. You just rip off a piece of your shirt, grab a piece of toilet paper, run it through here, and then you can run it through your barrel a couple of times, and it'll clean up the barrel pretty good. Usually, you want to do this every time you shoot the gun, and especially if you don't have a real cleaning kit. If you keep doing this, it should prevent your gun from getting pretty bad. But that's basically it for a German Mauser. Once again, I don't know if I said this before, but the clip for this is inside the gun. You press down, and it typically holds about 5 shots. The sights on them are pretty good. I'm not too sure how you use them. I mean, but it's it's overall a good gun. And let me tell you, when you fire this thing off, it sounds like a cannon. Alright. So, last. I honestly think that every person should have a pellet gun. And the reason being is pellets are cheap. And like this right here can cost you about $7 or $8, and you have 500 pellets in here. This is a Benjamin Trail nitro piston. It's a lot quieter than the normal spring-loaded pellet guns. It is also a .22 caliber. It comes with a center point scope. You can zoom in to your targets, and this thing can easily kill a squirrel or a rabbit with one shot. I've even killed raccoons with this before. This is the best, in my opinion, the best pellet gun on the market. It costs you about $300. All depends on what kind you buy. If you buy the .177 version, it pretty much cuts your price, but it is loaded by break barrel, so you put your pellet in there. It's one shot, but typically one shot's all you need with this pellet gun because it's pretty accurate. And pellets are real easy to stock up on, and if it comes down to it and you run out of ammo for your .22, a pellet gun is a pretty good backup. But really what I recommend to do is use your pellet gun for all of your small game, rabbits and squirrels, birds, whatnot, because I've killed birds with this too. Real easy to do. Real easy to use, operate. Anyone could use this. It's a real simple thing. I mean, it looks complicated, but breaking it down, it doesn't even really take much force at all. Cleaning is really no big deal. You never really have to take it apart to clean the inside. You just wipe down the barrel with oil, and you're pretty much good to go. Make sure that the little rubber O-ring on the inside when you break the barrel, make sure you put some oil on that. That's a little lesson I had to learn. I failed to do that, and then the O-ring dried up. So as long as you apply a little bit of oil to it, it'll keep it from drying up on you. But the scope on this is amazing. I've shot pennies off of fences with this gun, with the scope. And yeah, this gun is a great thing to have, just because it could be a great backup for anything. And it's quiet. So yeah, this consists of my prepping guns as of now. No, I don't have a shotgun. A lot of people recommend shotgun, but you know what? I'm kind of on a budget right now, and this is what I've got. So please like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, this is Florida Fallout.